Chapter 2. Robinson as an Apprentice. In this way, one year after another slipped by. Robinson was not more diligent. He was now almost 16 years old and had not learned anything. Then came his birthday. In the afternoon his father called him into his room. Robinson opened the door softly. There sat his father with a sad face. He looked up and said, "Well, Robinson, all your schoolmates have long been busy trying to learn something, so that they may be able to earn their own living. Paul will be a baker, Robert a butcher, Martin is learning to be a carpenter, Herman a tailor, Otto a blacksmith. Fritz is going to high school, because he is going to be a teacher. Now you are still doing nothing. This will not do. From this time on, I wish you to think of becoming a merchant. In the morning you will go with me to the store and begin work. If you are attentive and skillful, when the time comes, you can take up my business and carry it on. But if you remain careless and continue to idle about, no one will ever want you, and you must starve, because you will never be able to earn a living." So the next morning Robinson went to the store and began work. He wrapped up sugar and coffee. He weighed out rice and beans. He sold meal and salt. And when the dray wagon pulled up at the store loaded with new goods, he sprang out quickly and helped to unload it. He carried in sacks of flour and chests of tea and rolled in barrels of coffee and molasses. He also worked some at the desk. He looked into the account books and saw in neat writing, "Goods received" and "Goods sold." He noticed how his father wrote letters and reckoned up accounts. He even took his pen in hand and put the addresses on the letters and packages as well as he could. But soon he was back in his careless habits. He was no longer attentive to business. He wrapped up salt instead of sugar. He put false weights on the scales. He gave some too much and others too little. His hands only were in the business. His mind was far away on the ocean with the ships. When he helped unload the wagons, he would often let the chests and casks drop, so that they were broken and their contents would run out on the ground. For he was always thinking, "Where have these casks come from, and how beautiful it must be there?" And many times packages came back because Robinson had written the name of the place or country wrong. For when he was writing the address, he was always thinking, "You will be laid upon a wagon and will then go into the ship." One day he had to write a letter to a man far over the sea. He could stand it no longer. His father had gone out. He threw down the pen, picked up his hat, and ran out to the Hudson to see the ships, and from that time on he spent more time loitering along the river than he did in the store. Chapter 3. Robinson as the Apprentice.